Milí misijní priatelia, milí čitatelia hlasov, misijná rodina, vítam vás pri našom misijnom magazíne, ktorý dnes venujeme 100 rokom verbistov na Slovensku a v Česku. A vítam medzi nami vzácneho hostia, pátra generálneho superiora Budiho Kledena. I would like to welcome you, Father Budi, here in Nitra. You are our very special guest during our celebration of 100th anniversary of missionaries in Slovakia. So I would like to ask you how you feel in Slovakia so far.
Thank you. I'm really happy to be here. It has been a long desire to come here after my first visit in 1991, so 32 years ago, the first visit. So in these years, especially when I was in Rome, the last 10, 11 years, it was a long desire for me to come here, but because of different reasons, I couldn't make it. And finally, now I am here for this celebration of 100 years of our presence here. So I'm feeling grateful and I'm happy to be here.
Thank you very much. You come from Indonesia. Your country is known for us because our missionaries went there in the 50s. You remember some of Slovak missionaries?
Oh, yes. Spontaneously, it comes to my mind the name of Father Vincent Lekovich, especially because we spent years together in St. Gabriel in Austria, where I did my studies as seminarian. When I came to St. Gabriel, Father Lekovich was there already, and I was very close to him. And then the others, like Father Jan Hudec, Father Wowenchak, Father Galis. Yeah, these are some names. Brother Sebastian. Also, Brother Sebastian is very special in the sense that he was the one starting the coffee plantation in the seminary where I did my formation. So these names are familiar to me. Some I met personally, some not. I remember from the stories of other people, of the converts, as well as of the lay people I met. So they are grateful for the contribution, for the witness of the Slovak missionaries in Indonesia.
You are leading today around 6,000 missionaries, divine word missionaries around the world. How is the Society of Divine Word missionaries now today in the world? What strength and what need we have?
Our strength is first of all our members. The number itself, yes, you mentioned we are around 6,000 members all over the world working in 79 countries. And then the second is our interculturality, internationality. That is in our blood as SVD, that's in our DNA. So it helps us really to adjust ourselves in a situation where we are sent. Also, it's very positive development in the society that in some parts of the world we still have vocations, especially in Asia and in Africa, Madagascar. Yes, the challenge is there are dwindling number of vocations in some part of the world, like in Europe, in Latin America. And the challenges of secularization that is very strong here in Europe, but also it is expanding to other parts of the world. But we commit ourselves to be missionaries, to continue witnessing to the joy of the gospel. So the joy is very important. To keep that joy of being religious missionary, sharing with converts from other parts of the world, but also sharing with the lay partners this big responsibility as missionaries.
In which part of the world is the biggest need of missionaries?
I would say in all parts of the world. Wherever I go, there is always a request to send more missionaries. I would say in all 4 zones where we are present, in Africa, Madagascar, in Asia Pacific, in Europe, and also in Pan America. Of course, there are also special countries where the need is bigger because there are more requests to send missionaries, or because some missionaries have to leave the country for different reasons. But if we talk about the needs are everywhere. So therefore, for some years back, the society decided to cancel the priority given to Africa, because for some decades Africa was the priority, but the society decided, no, everywhere there is a need for missionaries. So therefore, when we write every year the circular letter for the conference preparing themselves to write the first assignment, the Petitio Missionis, almost all the 4 zones are there. Yeah.
We have new missions around the world. Which countries are now, for example, during past 10 years, which missions new we have?
We started the mission, the very last mission is in Myanmar. So we started it 4 years ago. Before we started the mission in Bangladesh, in South Sudan. Yes, these are the newest development in Liberia. Yeah. These are the countries where we started. Myanmar is part of the Australian province. Bangladesh is a mission in itself. Liberia is part of the Ghana province. South Sudan is a mission in itself. There are in some of these countries difficulties in getting visa. For instance, to Myanmar, it's difficult to get the missionary visa. But at present, we have 2 converts working there. Yeah. In Bangladesh, it was quite difficult to get visa, but then finally converts got the missionary visa. Now I think we have 4 or 5 converts working in Bangladesh.
What do you think is, you say that joy is very important. What else would you say is important for missionary today in today's world?
Yeah. First of all, the willingness and ability to learn the language, because that is the key everywhere, to learn the language. Because if you learn the language, that means that we really respect the people who speaks that language. The second is the openness, also to learn from people, to learn from their culture, to learn from their experience, faith experience, this willingness to learn, that openness to learn. The third is, along with that, to work together with the lay people. We talk now very often about synodality. That means walking together, sharing the responsibility in mission. And we need to train ourselves to have that openness, to share that mission, to responsibility for the church with the lay people, who are oftentimes in better position to take responsibilities than we are prepared for. Yes. And then the one other aspect is the ability to use the communication media, because nowadays communication technology has been developing a lot. So opportunities are open for us. So how to use this for the good of mission? Use them in a responsible way.
Today is a very special day when we celebrate 100th anniversary missionaries Divine Word in Slovakia and Czech Republic. What would you say to our readers of our magazine Hlasy z domova z misií, or mission family, mission friends and people in Slovakia?
First of all, I would like to congratulate all of us for these 100 years. It's not only the history of the SVD, but also the history of people joining, working together with us. I like very much the theme of the celebration, walking with the Word of God. So we do believe that our responsibility, not only the SVDs, but also as lay partners, lay people, is to walk with the Word of God, because the Word of God is walking with us. In a special way, for our lay partners, friends, I would like to thank you for walking with the SVDs. You are sharing with us this responsibility. You are supporting us in different ways. So thank you very much for your generosity to walk with the SVDs, to share the joy with them, but also to make corrections where there is necessity to do. And we continue walking together, because the name of the future is walking together.
Father General, thank you very much for this interview. God bless you.
Ďakujem. Thank you very much too.
Okay.